Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
There's money on it.
Hello.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm sticking with that for Sundays and Thursdays.
Okay.
I love it. It's one of my favorite Seinfeld episodes too.
La la la. It's already starting. It's already starting with these cats.
Yeah. Well,
we literally
got
got home 10 minutes ago from our crazy day. It wasn't really that crazy.
No, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. It wasn't for me, at least, because I just sat around and waited for you guys.
We went to get my bridesmaids' dresses today. It was actually very fun for me because I didn't have to try on anything. And I got to just watch them, and they picked out dresses, and they look gorgeous, and I'm so excited.
Yay.
Yay.
So I'm glad I wasn't there.
And they're excited, too. They love their dresses. So, and I told them they could get whatever ones they wanted as long as they were this red color. Like, if they were different, that was fine. And they picked the same one anyway. It's just meant to be. Stop eating that plant. Get down. Get over it. What's happening?
No, okay. Beard Guy Fishing Sarah says, so, are you poking the cats with a stick?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them away from the plant. Just gingerly.
Beard Guy Fishing says, sup. Sup. Rosie says they missed you. Yep, they certainly
must
did.
have. Or maybe they smell my friend's cat.
William's here. Says hello. There. Hi, William. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. Yeah. So, yeah, we did have kind of a little bit of a busy day in both aspects of things because this weekend's been kind of crazy for us sales-wise, too. So
many.
That's good. Poshmark and Macari are off the chain.
Yeah, guys. Like I started cross-listing. So much clothes, so many clothes, so many shoes, and it is just crazy. I had, I think, 7 Mercari sales since yesterday. I don't know how many Poshmark. I was just trying to look. And 25 eBay sales.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. It says 15 in progress, and of course Poshmark is annoying and they don't sort them. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Macari sales total.
And Poshmark.
Well, I didn't check Poshmark, but Macari has changed. Well, because Poshmark really hasn't. Poshmark has grown since the Posh VA, but it hasn't really.
Let's see.
Changed
1, 2.
insanely. But Macari, who would have thought? Special thank you to John Bama Pickett and Grinnin for that one because, and Rachel because he was on. They were on. Him and his family were on Rachel's live and said that he sells a lot of T-shirts on Macari and he's primarily a Macari seller. And we were like, I didn't think clothes sold that well on Macari because when we started selling on Macari, we were selling mostly the activewear stuff that we had a bunch of, and that didn't do well. So we just kind of figured Macari wasn't really the place for clothing, and Poshmark kind of was. So we never really went back to Macari as a clothing outlet, and then we started doing it, and it's been insane. So
8
Poshmark,
8 Macari, 25 eBay since Saturday morning.
Yeah.
What is happening? I love it.
It's crazy.
We're crazy.
It's crazy. In a box in the garage here. Howdy. Hello. Christine in the house says hello, Adam and Sarah. Hello. William missed the Saturday video. That's okay. We're gonna do more of those. You can go back and watch it. You can go back and watch it. We're gonna do more of those. We're gonna fish around too. We're fairly certain Saturdays are gonna work, but we're not 100% on it yet. So we're gonna we might fish it around a little. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, but it is going to be a regular thing with the three of us for sure. Just kind of trying to gauge the days is really the thing. We don't want to put it on a day where, you know, a lot of people are going to miss it, and we also don't want to put it on a day where like we're competing with everybody else on YouTube. So
you always will be,
and you always will be, sure,
really matter.
For sure. But there are lives that are very big in this community that you don't really want to go up against because no one's going to watch, or they're going to switch back and forth and things like that. So it's working it all out, and we're going to figure it out though. So I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Christine says, I want to try Macari, but the shipping scares me. The shipping's easy. Christine, but their prices did get ridiculous.
They just went up.
But their shipping is easy, but it depends. If you have a 4x6 label printer, you're going to be angry because it doesn't support it yet. You just have to you have to kind of cut the label out of the PDF and then print it, and that's the only way to do it. But as far as like setting up things to sell on there, it's simple. You don't even have to put in the dimensions. You just put in the weight, pick your carrier, and you're done.
And you can do like the weight range, like so. With our Cabbage Patch dolls on eBay, they weigh like between 1 and 2 pounds. So when I do Mercari, just to be safe, I just use the up to 3 pound rate on using Smart Post. So I know it's never going to be over 3 pounds because it's always like 1.5. And then it says whatever that rate is. It was $7.99. Now it's like $9.66. I was like $1. It went up $1.66.
Yeah.
And the 5 pound rate used to be $10. Now it's like 12 something.
Which is still cheaper than USPS across the country. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's working for us. Brickhouse Picker says, are you manually cross-posting? No, we're not. And we'll answer 2 questions with one answer here. Do you guys have a cross-listing platform? And the answer is yes. We use Vendoo right now. Vendoo is the name of it. Our links down in the bottom of most videos, except for the lives. But if you go to any of our pre-recorded stuff, there's a link to our Vendoo if you want to check it out. So here's the thing, and Sarah was just talking about this morning, is that Vendoo was super fast in comparison to List Perfect for us. And it's nice. We like Vendoo because everything stays in one window. It doesn't open multiple windows like List Perfectly does. However, it has slowed down for us. Like the listing process seems to be taking a lot longer than it used to.
Yeah. So like you used to be able to like pick the items and then download or upload the information into your inventory and then click on this and then you pick where you're going to cross post it to. And you have to fix a couple things and then you hit like, you know, post to like Poshmark or Mercari or whatever. And when you hit it, it would take maybe like, I don't know, 15 seconds max. Now I'm literally sitting there for a minute while it spins, waiting for it to post. It's so irritating.
Yeah. But you can go off the window and let it do its thing. Like you can move on once you hit the list button.
Sometimes you can.
Yeah. So sometimes but I think the moral of the story is that none of them are really 100%. Like it's not, you know, it's all in your preferences, I think. And like if you look at, I did a video, Beard Guy Fishing and Brickhouse, if you want to take a look back in my catalog, I did a video about listing and how to list and what Vendoo looks like, all with screenshots and or with live recorded screens and everything. So if you take a look back, I did do a video about it, and it will kind of give you an idea. And then if you want to compare without buying, this guy, part of our Saturday night crew here. Hi Jimmy, hi Ed. Thank you guys for stopping by. Ed here has tons of List Perfectly videos, so you can check out some of his videos and kind of compare what you think of List Perfectly versus Vendoo without actually doing anything. So that's kind of a thing. Christine says, yes, I have a Rollo. Yeah, so that's the only downside with Macari is, and I have a Mac. All you have to do is take a screenshot of the you can narrow down a section of the screen, and I just narrow it down around the shipping label, take a screenshot, it saves it to my desktop, and then I print it on my 4x6.
Seems like get that together, Mercari, please.
Yeah.
I mean, I never do any of that. Adam does it all, but I hear Adam talking about how terrible it is, and Rosie, And I'm sure everybody else is plagued in this world by this stupid thing. Why is it like that? Please, somebody tell me.
There's a place in hell for whoever thought that was a good idea. And
also, the whole, and I was talking to Rosie about this again today, and she was, or about this today regarding Mercari, and she was like, yeah, I agree. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why on Mercari, when you sell something, is it all mixed up in the order? Why is something that I sold today at the bottom of the list mingled in with things that have been shipped? What is happening?
I can actually show that. There we go. So this is what you're talking about here. Is it on the screen? So like, here's all our solds on Mercari, and these ones with the purple box on them are the ones that need to be shipped. So you see 3 are shipped, 3 need shipped, and then there's, oh look, these have already been shipped, and then you're like, okay, so I'm done. No, you're not, because there's 3 more that also need to be shipped. And so just for reference, these ones sold like, look, 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 3 days ago, and then this one sold 1 day ago. And this one sold 5 hours. And this one sold. So it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't it all just be sitting at the top of the screen? Saying these all need. It's so dumb.
Right? Why?
But
why? It makes no sense.
So I know I breezed by it, but hello, Jimmy. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you, Ed, also for stopping by.
Oh, that also reminds me too. Rosie or Ed, and I know Rosie, I think you probably know how to do this. I don't know. I was asking Adam earlier. Is there a way to share other people's list? Like decide, like, I know, I think you had your Posher VA sharing our stuff once.
How do you
is there a way for me to do that? Like to you, and like for Jimmy, like I was sharing Jimmy's today. I think I did it like 2 times.
Don't leave it out.
Yeah. And Ed, I'm sorry. But Jimmy's is easy because he doesn't have that many on there right now. But I was trying to like boost it, so I was like manually sharing his stuff. So if you know how to do that, please tell me.
Rosie finds it frustrating there isn't a way to bulk change listings. I want to change around some of my shipping with the price hike, and I will have to go in individually. Yeah, that's annoying. Ed's not having any problems with List Perfectly, in case you're wondering. But if you are cross-listing to Poshmark, you need Posher VA. Nearly all my sales. Yeah, and that is an accurate statement. If you guys are selling on Poshmark, Posher VA changes the whole game. Like 100%. Like it's a complete game changer. So I should be a spokesman for Posher VA. If they're out there, sponsor this live program. Did you know you can give an angel its wings by smashing the subscribe button and toggling the bell? Don't believe me? Just try it. See that?
It's funny.
That's a thing. You guys definitely should consider doing something like that if you haven't already. Ordered some boxes to do FedEx Smart Post on Mercari. Nice. That sounds like too much work. It is, but
for the extra sales,
Mercari has a different audience than
you got to do it.
And Poshmark, and it seems like, and also Mercari is hitting it hard with the television advertising, so they're getting bigger as time goes on. So I don't know. I would trade that for
I would do it. I mean, I don't know how to do the labels, and I know it is awful, but I mean, for 8 extra sales in a day that I'm not getting on eBay, if I had to print the labels, I would.
Yeah, and it is kind of it's not bad. The listing process is so easy that it makes the shipping okay, because the listing process is so simple. So anyways, my volume is low.
It seems okay to me.
Yeah, well, I just gotta. Adam's volume is low and Sarah's volume is loud. I'll move it closer to my face. Does that help? Let's see here. Brickhouse says, I will check that out. I was looking at Vendu and List Perfectly the other day. I'm not really into Posh or Mercari, but thinking of using it for Facebook Marketplace, even though that place is the devil. It makes it easier. If you're listing a lot on Facebook Marketplace, and especially if you're pulling it from eBay and moving it to Facebook, it does make it a ton easier. And it just, I don't know, it saves you a lot of hassle, and you'll find that you're cross-listing a lot more stuff because it's so quick, and that obviously leads to sales. So you sold another box cabbie. Those were such a great buy.
I only have one left. It's the boy. It's like a soccer boy.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to his closet and then the top of the screen, click Posher VA extension, then click from current page.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me take a picture of that because I'm going to forget later. Oh my! Why is my camera so blurry?
So
I'll just take it.
Tortoise says,
where'd it go?
oh yeah,
Okay.
right there.
I got it.
Let's see. Rosie's not getting it, so Hani is getting it. Adam's better now.
All right.
Do you know about Posh Ambassador Level 2? Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was going to look into it. Because we got an invitation of some sort to be well, not an invitation, but it's like, you're almost there. You just need to do this. And what's the benefit? Maybe you guys can tell me, what's the benefit to being a Posher VA? Because if there's literally no benefit, I'm not doing it.
You mean a Posh Ambassador?
A Posh Ambassador, yeah. So, what's the reason? Why would I want to do it? I guess is the question. Like, if I have to teach people how to use Poshmark all the time, I'm not in. But if I have to,
we don't even really still know how to do it.
Right. Yeah, we ask you guys.
To be honest with you.
Shorty Resells is here. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Hello.
Christine says, what do you think sells best on Macari? Right now, it seems like, what do we sell on Macari mostly? Mostly
T-shirts. And
shoes.
T-shirts.
Yeah. Shoes sell really well. T-shirts sell really well. Hoodies. Yeah. Clothing, believe it or not. But it has to be...
like Rosie was telling me, she's like Harley, Disney, golf. Like those type of things really are doing well for us.
Yeah. Specific types of clothing seems to sell... sells really well. We were selling like games, like video games and stuff like that on there but we don't have like a big stock of it. But so video games sell really well on there too. But it seems like, and Cabbage Patch Kids seem to be selling. So toys,
and on Poshmark too.
Toys and themed style clothing. So like, like vintage, like Thrasher hoodie, or like a band tee, or like a a unique T-shirt of some sort. Those sell. Harley shirts, stuff like that. Those sell really well. And then shoes. And it doesn't seem to matter what kind of shoes because they all seem to sell. So, yeah. It says nothing, but it's supposedly level 2 will be very. So there's no reason to be a Posher VA. Okay, I'm not gonna. Sold a bunch of Tory Disney clothes on Macari. Yeah, see that kind of stuff. We sold those Under Armour, one of those Under Armour Batman things on Macari too. So yeah, some kind of like It doesn't seem like regular activewear or jeans or like dresses or blouses or those like type of generic kind of clothing doesn't seem to sell really well, but regular like themed type T-shirts. I know, again, I'm giving him another shout out. John from Bama Pickin' and Grinnin', he said he sells a lot of wrestling T-shirts and stuff on there.
That reminds me, I gotta put that wrestling T-shirt on there.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so that's kind of what our ideas of what really sells on there. Well, but a lot of stuff sells on there. I would just kind of look around, but hey, there he is.
Just talking about you.
Just talking about you. Let's see. Ed says, everyone says you're going to have to recruited a certain amount of people to be level 2, which is such MLM vibes. What's MLM?
Oh, multi-level marketing.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Don't really do close. Got it. Did you see NC Picker attempt Macari? He even made fun of himself. I did. And for a while there, he was calling himself the number 1 Macari salesman because he listed like 2 things and one of them sold right away.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yo, your ears were burning, bud. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Last night's show was really fun. I've watched lives every day last week. And that was less than half the lives I was invited to watch. Lives are like the hip thing these days. So for sure, there's a lot of them.
So many lives.
There's a lot. I'm doing it between our yeah. I feel like
Adam loves lives. I think your new channel should just be not even Pittsburgh Picker. It should just be Adam loves lives.
Called Adam Live.
It should just be called ALL. All right. Adam loves lives.
I sell those generic types of clothing on there all the time. I think it's really just mostly things for teens and young adults and stuff that's less than 25. There you go. Yeah, lurking in the background and you heard your name. Yeah, well, it was because of you, and you were on Rachel's live. and you were talking about Macari and how you've been selling, like, you sell a lot of like wrestling shirts and a lot of like band tees and Harley tees and stuff like that on Macari. And we're like, we've got a ton of that stuff, and we're not listening on Macari. And Macari's like, always our like just like the lame duck of the platforms we sell on. And I'm like, let's start listening and see what happens. And then all of a sudden our Macari sales shot up. So thanks to you, John. We appreciate it, buddy.
That advice.
Yeah, if you ever want to come on the show and talk more about it, reach out to me. We'd love to have you on.
Yeah, nice. For sure.
You need to recruit one person for level 2. I already did that, so I qualify. Oh, nice.
I'd like to recruit.
Rachel's here and she's Spanish now. She said, hola, friends. Rachel's Spanish now.
She is.
But no, she's not, because it would have been amigos. So no.
Oh, for the love.
She tried. She's half and half. It's fine. Thanks for stopping by, Rachel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't want to recruit people. I can't. I like have to recruit myself to do things in my own life. Right. I can't recruit other people.
Sarah stands in the kitchen and talks to herself. She's like, "Come on, Sarah, you can do it."
I sell the Color Street fingernails and I sell Avon, but who do I sell most of it to? Me and my mother. I don't. Some people like buy the nails from me, like a couple of my friends, but I'm not going to try and get someone to sign up under me. I mean, of course I get kickbacks from it, but that's not in my blood. I'm not there to recruit. I'm just doing it strictly for myself because I really like the products and I get a 25% discount.
That's right. She does too. Rachel's only a little Spanishy. That's right. Only a little Spanishy. We've all done that. But yeah, it's we got a question. What's your highlight of the week? Highlight of your week, sales wise, because my highlight of the week was the amazing chicken.
Wise.
Yeah, I was gonna say the amazing chicken I had tonight at the Chinese restaurant was.
Don't turn it to food yet. Don't turn it to
Not
food
yet.
yet.
No, okay.
It's only 22.
Well, okay, I will.
Let's talk reselling highlights.
Okay, I will go into a new avenue that we haven't sold, and this is going to be really funny on live because I'm a child.
Oh no! Here we go.
We found these at the bins. So here's the thing. Bras, especially Victoria's Secret ones, sell insanely fast on eBay, Macari.
We got 4 on Friday, and we sold 3 already.
Yeah,
the only one we haven't sold is the strapless. They're all in great shape. And at first I was like, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to look up sold comps and see if they sell. And me being a huge Victoria's Secret fan of their bras and their everything that they sell, clothes, everything, blankets, socks. I just love everything they sell. I'm like, I'm going to look this up. I know how expensive their bras are. Some of them are like even up to $80, $90. And I'm like, let me look at this. And I was like, oh, they're actually selling. So I picked through and I'm like, I'm just going to take 4. I mean, they cost nothing. They're at the bins. They're in like great shape. They're clean. Like they're like lovely. And I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. 3 out of 4. 2 days. Gone.
Yeah, totally gone. So that's the highlight of the week at the moment. But yeah, I mean, it was a pleasant surprise.
I think the highlight for me was finding the tool shirts at the bins.
That was another one. Yeah. So we found 2, like 2001 tour, 2002 tour from Tool. They're worth about $100. Actually, well, one was worth a little more less. We sold one already for $78. So that pretty much
it had a couple holes in it.
Yeah.
That bin strip was only $49.
Public service announcement to those of you that might be considering donating your vintage t-shirts at some point. Take them off the hanger if you're not going to wear them, because it wears little holes through the clothing.
Well, I don't think it was from the hanger. I think someone had pinned it to the wall, like as a display.
Okay. Well, then don't.
It wasn't like the hanger bumps. It wasn't the hanger bumps.
Well, then don't pin your tour t-shirts to the wall. Just frame them or something. So there's the highlights of the week there, Tortoise. I appreciate the question. You should ask that all the time.
I love it.
the thing about and so does Hani. She likes it too. It's a good question.
It's a great question.
We'll
My
just sit here
birthday
and
was
wait.
also the highlight of the week. I got sushi
birthday.
twice this week, once
She
today
did.
and once on Friday. That was also a highlight of the week.
Totally. And she got a Cabbage Patch Kid.
I got a Cabbage Patch Kid for my birthday from Adam. That was a highlight of the week. I got Victoria's Secret gift cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That was a highlight of the week. So many highlights.
The thing about that too is, in order for it to be counted as a recruit, the person needs to actually make a purchase. Oh, well, that's true.
This is sounding like a lot.
John's like, oh Lord, here we go. Watch the bearded picker. I think bras are his biggest return.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Honestly, if they try to return, I'm just going to tell them to keep it probably.
Yeah, it's $1.50.
And just
Well, in a box
give
in a
them the
garage.
money
I've
back.
sold quite a bit of bras, Spanx, and lingerie. Sells great. So there you go. And like Adam's face says, bras make no sense. Totally. They don't make an ounce of sense to me. When I bought Sarah some stuff from Victoria's Secret for Christmas, and the poor lady that had to help me, basically, I just followed her around the store. I told her what Sarah liked, and then I just followed her around the store, and she's like, "You should get this," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm getting this. You should get this. Does she like this color?"
Great
Yes. No, she
job.
doesn't. Thank you. And then she's like, "You should get underwear to go with it." And I'm like, "Okay, where's the underwear?" And I just followed her around the store.
Oh, great. Now everyone knows I got underwear for Christmas.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I walked into that store, and I'm sure the look on my face was, like, I was terrified. Like, what do I do?
Don't be scared.
So, where's SM postcards to be waiting by his printer? That's right. Spanx sells
gotta
so
show
well.
up.
Interesting. Nice. Tool shirts are awesome. Yeah, that was a good one. Is Victoria's Secret's pink like the lower quality of Victoria's Secret, or what's their tier? For
So yeah, no, like so pink is more like activewear, like leggings and like hoodies and t-shirts. Like this is a Victoria's Secret t-shirt, and they do have bra and underwear, but I say that they're like undergarment type things are more targeted towards like people maybe like college age, just because of like the designs and stuff, whereas Victoria's Secret, they don't really have like t-shirts and leggings and stuff you could wear like out. They mainly have, but they have like blankets and stuff, and they have I'll talk for days.
Yeah.
Like their body spray.
But you're probably confusing the poor guy here, because you're talking to Ed, and Ed's like,
it's not lower quality. I don't say it's lower quality.
Ed, Victoria's Secret size. Victoria's Secret side is all the underwear and the bras and the lingerie and stuff like that.
Pink is underwear and bras too, but it's more like
the pink side is more like activewear, sports bras, sweatpants, hoodies, stuff like that.
Yes.
So
yes.
Dude,
but
same quality
too.
Yeah. You're just gonna confuse them.
But I always pick up pink. I always pick it up, and it sells like almost immediately. If it's like a good size. Now, if it's small or like extra small, it will sit longer. But like Victoria's Secret, if I get it at the bins and it's in good shape, I always get it.
Pink is for teens. That's why they made it. There you go.
I wear it though. Even
Sarah's
though I'm not a teen.
People will buy vintage band shirts with holes in it. Yeah. Oh, we buy band shirts in a wholesale with that holes in them, because we have no problem selling them. People will buy them, and it seems like there's a trend. Like, so I follow like a few of the sellers that are on Whatnot have Instagram followings, and some of them have stores, and some of them actually show like their pics and stuff. And this one guy has been on this like thrash kick.
Yeah.
So like he's buying like hoodies that are destroyed. Like the sleeves are frayed, around the hood is frayed, there's slices in it, and there's like the whole hem is frayed, like it's destroyed. And he's buying them and he's selling them. So there must be this either side niche of just people, and it's just like a brown Nike hoodie, like it's nothing special, but he's selling these thrashed clothes for decent money. And I'm like, I wish I could figure this out, because I could find thrash clothes all the time with no problem. So just a thing.
Yeah.
Cindy
But it
says
has
hello.
to be Hi, Cindy. It has to be like the right thrashed.
Yeah, I feel like
You
it
know what I
does,
mean?
but I
Like
don't know
it can't like
where he
really be like
sells them.
so filthy that it never comes clean. It has to have like the right amount of paint, the right amount of holes, like the right amount of
Yeah, but
this.
I don't
Like
know where we would sell that stuff because I don't see that stuff on any
we
other
sell
platform.
some of it. I've sold distressed.
Distressed, sure, but this is destroyed. I mean, this
I've
is
sold destroyed
completely
almost.
destroyed.
Like I mean, yeah, I've sold things like that. Not like a lot because like I wasn't really picking it up. But if I see it now, like I definitely will pick it up because even if it is like jacked, like this isn't even that bad, but like this has like some holes in the bottom of it
Yeah, but
here. I don't know if you can
that's
see. It's not thrashed. And I'm like, well, look, I'll just bleach it and make it beautiful. But
yeah, but
I
this
do
guy's
that with
buying.
foliar stuff too. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
this
his
guy's.
stuff is like it looks like got ran over by a truck.
Yeah, oh yeah. Scott's here. Hi,
Like what
Scott. Thanks
what
for
is
stopping by.
happening?
Yeah, like you said on Rachel's Live, if you see the panties, buy the panties. Yeah, very true.
I don't
Uh,
know. Like I mean, I guess if I saw like good ones, I would. I was
Ed's got it
apprehensive
now.
about the bras, but
Ed's got it now.
yeah, yeah.
I have my new glasses on and can see, so hopefully I won't be typing gibberish like a drunk monkey tonight. Awesome.
Nice.
Thrashed. It's a great keyword. Thrashed, worn,
Yeah.
distressed, beat. Yep.
Rosie's my keyword gal. She's always giving me the good keywords.
Shorty Resell says the torn look is kind of in.
Yeah, I like it. I like the look, to be honest with you.
Ed, you got a view today from Tortoise. Said watch your video today.
Nice.
Sounds like
Yeah.
80s and 90s kids are about to be style gods. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's hope so, because I got a bunch of destroyed
Yeah,
stuff. In fact,
it
the
totally
sweatpants
is.
I'm wearing have a hole in the leg.
You're so
I'm
grunge.
stylish, so stylish. I'm going to get to the shoe conversation in a minute, like my entire transformation. eBay, Macari, eBay, Posh, Depop. You just have to use the words. Also, the Insta sellers do great with it. Interesting. Whatnot is sponsoring the SoCal Gaming Convention, yet they can't even see my application.
What?
They're hitting the marketing hard. I mean, I get it. I understand that they need buyers, but whatever. Anyways, so I have gone. So we were talking. I was at my friend's house, and we were talking. We're trying to find a pair of sneakers for me and my friend to wear, and we both have big feet. I have a 13, he has 14. Thanks, John. We appreciate you stopping by, bud.
Thank you. Thanks for the help with the shirts.
Yeah, thanks for the help. Appreciate it. So
It gets us some sales.
So, so like I have, prior to being a reseller, I had what would you say, 3% style, maybe 2%, like as far as like style goes. Like
you still have like 3.
I think I've gone up. I think I'm up to like 6 now because we're trying to pick out a pair of sneakers and like to wear with our tuxedos because none of us want to wear dress shoes. Yeah.
No,
so
it is.
And he's
for maybe
laughing.
The girls.
Yeah.
The bridesmaids might be.
He is laughing hysterically at all these shoes I'm picking out. And I've realized that I've gone from like this guy that didn't care about anything and just bought shoes because they were functional to the guy that's like, I have some extra money. I'm thinking about going and buying a pair of Jordan retro ones and maybe some Dunks or something. And I'm like,
he's like obsessed with shoes
I'm
now.
obsessed with shoes at this point.
His father worked in the shoe. I don't want to say he was a shoe salesman. It was like designer. He worked for a designer shoe company.
Yeah, he worked for Johnson & Murphy for a number of years, and then he worked with Nordstrom's for a while, and then he ended up working with an independent Italian-owned shoe company that made Italian shoes, and they were dress shoes, and they never were my style. Like he loved them, but I was never a big.
I love them. They only made women's shoes for 1 year, and he sent me 2 pairs, and I should look them up on eBay and see if I can get more.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is that like all these shoes I was pointing out, he was laughing hysterically at me because he's like, you want like the tackiest 90s tennis shoes that they make. And I'm like, I love them. I just love them. So, yeah. And by the way, they brought back the Reebok original pumps in case anybody didn't know, because they have them with the basketball pump on them again, and I'm going to buy a pair of them. I'm just saying. So, they're sold out right now. But anyways, up, down,
Yeah, you
up,
really
down,
can't find
A,
the
B,
women's.
Y, left, start, enter. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Sorry.
I remember that.
Kristen's here says, sorry. What did I miss? You didn't miss any food talk yet. We were talking about reselling, so you missed the part you didn't want to hear anyways. So we're probably going to get into some food conversation at some point. Anyways, totally right on. 90s style gods, low-rise jeans with button flies, platform heels, crochet butterfly tops are really in now. Think Mariah Carey. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, totally.
I've been watching a lot of Linkin Park music lately. Interesting. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wish if I would have hung on to all those Janko jeans I had, man, that would have been a good time to sell them.
They still make Jankos.
No, but the ones I had, like
yeah,
with
I
the
know.
kid, yeah, they would have been awesome.
They so like Janko was like, I was gonna buy a pair of Janko corduroys like 3 years ago when I was, I don't know, having some kind of like not midlife crisis, because I hope I don't die when I'm like 70, but like some kind of crisis that I was like, I'm gonna get some corduroy Jankos. And then like right after that, like I got some email and it was like Janko's like going bankrupt or something, but then they came back. I don't know.
They came back. They rose from the ashes.
They're back.
Like a phoenix.
They still exist. I want to get a phoenix tattoo.
Kristen says, no, I love that part too, but let's talk flats. Why? So you can go out and... I tried to talk about my Chinese food earlier, but Sarah shut it down. So,
yeah, it's too early.
Shorty says, we found squish.
Oh, what kind? Where? Tell us
everything. What'd you find? Yeah, tell us more. Butterflies are so in right now. I've sold like 5 butterfly tops. Interesting. And Beardfish Guy is more of a Dave Grohl type of guy. Yeah, me too. Black t-shirt, regular jeans. But I have to have like some incredibly tacky shoes on also. So, but yeah, that's kind of been my, I don't know why I'm turned into this guy. All of a sudden I'm interested in what's on my feet. And I don't know why.
Because you're like bored.
It's probably true. Yeah. I'm bored.
Like he never really buys things for himself. So I feel like he needs to like, I don't know. Like
I need a hobby.
Yeah, he needs like a hobby.
Why don't I pick a cheaper hobby? Because shoes are expensive.
Well, you can come in here and help me like cut Cabbage Patch Kids' hair and stuff.
No.
Oh, fine. You don't want to make money?
I don't have the patience for that kind of thing.
Oh my God, he would like, they'd be scalped. He'd cut all their hair off.
Yeah, I would. You'd have
It wouldn't be
shaved
dressed properly.
No. I can barely dress myself properly, let alone dress a doll.
This is true.
Although it is really entertaining watching you put the diapers on them, because like all I've ever seen people put diapers on are like actual living children, and when you do it, you're like, boom.
Yep. Yep. I don't even have one here because every single one except for one that I have is up on eBay. I don't have any back cabbie stock. I'm getting 3 in the mail this week.
Yeah. Trish is here. Hi, Trish.
Look for some
Thanks
more.
for stopping by. We appreciate it. Yeah, you sold a sack of them.
Yeah, those were the ones that like I just was over. Like they have pox super bad, or they're really dirty and like wouldn't come clean, or there's marks all over their face really bad. So I just put them all together in a bag. I think there's like 7, and I sold them for $20 plus shipping. So I wanted to get them out of here. And I was like, I'll take $20. I don't care. Plus the shipping,
Kristen's out of here. She says, hate to eat and run, but the kids are here. Good night. Love y'all. Thank you, Kristen. We appreciate it. You stopping by. Yeah. Brickhouse Picker says, since I started reselling, I've collected about 20 pairs of shoes of various styles. My wife hates it, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like you get into it and then you start like seeing some of these shoes, and for me, I thought back to my childhood, and I actually did have, like, I did want like designer shoes. I had 3 different, not designer, but Nike, Reebok, those. I was big, like I had 3 different pairs of Nike or Reebok pumps when I was a kid, and I love those shoes. Like they were so cool to have, and like I remember. Yeah, and I had some of the first Air Jordans that ever came out, and those were so awesome. And like everybody was always like, "Oh, you got those? Those are so cool." And now, so I guess it's nostalgic for me because I'm like Air Force Ones. Yeah, I had those when they were almost brand new. So
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he has more shoes than me.
yeah,
I
isn't that
like
something?
my whole thing is like when I get a new pair of shoes, then I purge one or two pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
And now I guess I just sell them on eBay because they're my own shoes. I don't care about touching my own shoes. They're not that nasty.
yeah,
Like somebody's shoes I find in the bins.
yeah. So Shorty Resells found the Squish at Walmart. They were selling 3 small mystery packs: Fruit Squad, Rainbow Squad, and Sea Life Squad. We got 3 of each. They were on clearance. That's awesome.
We have the Sea Life Squad on our eBay right now.
Yeah, I think so.
The mystery.
Yeah, that's
one.
awesome. We love Squishmallows. Now I need those pumps. I always wanted those, but never had any. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to look them up for you guys because they are sweet. Where are they? There they are.
What are you looking at?
I'm showing them the pumps.
The
They're
pumps.
so awesome. You guys got to see these things. Check these out. There you go. Oh, no. These ones. Yep. There they are. And they're like these are re-released. They're like
Not that cool.
they're the original. They have the basketball on them. Yeah. These things are awesome. And they don't have them in my size.
They don't
They're
look like
sold
them.
out right now. Those are total, like I had something that looked very similar to this when I was a kid.
You were such a
Those
cool
things are
kid.
sweet.
Guess what I had?
Need a pair of those.
I had kangaroos. You guys remember kangaroos?
No.
The
don't even know
their
what that is.
shoes. It's a shoe. It's called kangaroos. It has a kangaroo on it and has a little zippy kangaroo pouch you could put like change and crap in.
Nope, don't remember those.
They're
Didn't
called
have any.
kangaroos.
I had pumps. Steven the reseller here says, "Hey, Pittsburgh Picker. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by." Shorty Resell says the packs had 6 with 2 mystery squish in them. Oh, we did see those, and we
have
we
one.
saw them. We saw them when they first came out too, and then we didn't buy.
have?
We thought we were.
We have one on our eBay store right
I
now.
missed most of the conversation. Just came back home from eating pizza that I sent you, Adam, but it was delicious. But a lot of our generations are getting nostalgic now. Oh, for sure. And that pizza did look good. Ed. Adam, you must be butter because you're on a roll. I love it.
It's kind of funny.
Scott found fruit squad at Walmart too. See that? Sorry, Adam, but those are ugly.
Agreed.
I need some Adam in high school pictures. Absolutely not.
Oh, I was going to say, I think I have one on my phone.
Go ahead, you can show it. Whatever. See, Shorty's with me. Those shoes are awesome. I have a pair of kangaroos that I'm selling. Oh, Ed has some kangaroos for sale right now.
I'll show one of me as a child too, just to make it.
I want to post a GIF of that
More
scene
fun.
from Robin Hood Men in Tights with Dave Chappelle. Oh yeah, that would be yeah. That was, but that was like after the fad too. But it was still funny. I don't know. I had several pairs of those, and I would want another without a doubt. Like when they get those in my size, and I have the $150 to blow, I'm buying some without a doubt. But if I find some, I might buy them anyways because it seems like they're selling for decent money on eBay too. So
Let's see.
you don't have
gotta
that
look.
one that
What one?
what Ed? What is the point of the pump?
It's just your head. It's just your head.
It's
not
the
like-
point of the pump is it tightens
To
the
pump
shoe
it
up,
up.
so it gives you a little bit more support. And when you're playing like basketball or something, like me as a kid, when I pumped that shoe up, I could jump at least a foot or two higher, and
This
I could run
isn't,
a lot faster too.
This isn't high school, but look, here's me as a child with a Kleenex box on my head.
That's right.
Isn't
Is
that
that an
precious?
ashtray in front of you?
No, it's like my fruit cup or something. All right, guys,
Fruit
that's
cup?
not high school, but hold on. I do have high school, I think. Hold on. I have so many pictures, so we're going to be here forever. This is fun.
Do we have to do this? I really don't want.
Calm down. Adam, just stop, okay?
Yeah. See, the pump is to jump higher. Totally. And somebody, I think it was Scottie Pippen or somebody had them on, and like mid basketball game, like when there was a timeout, he started pumping his shoe up, and that was the beginning of it. Like everybody needed to have these shoes that someone just pumped up. And I don't know. I just want them because I had several pairs of them when I was a kid, and it's very nostalgic for me, and I gotta have them.
Here's another one of me in high school.
Yep.
I was camping, hence my disheveled look. Look at my hair. My goodness. Okay. I'm still looking for Adam. Just give me a minute here.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad picture because I know what picture she has, and yeah, I don't know.
Do you know?
I just found some straight up bootleg pumps yesterday at the flea market. Guy wanted $40 for them. Adam, rich kid vibes. No, wasn't.
Adam, it was rich kid vibes.
My dad worked in the shoe industry, and he got deep discounts on stuff like that. So my mom had no problem buying us shoes for Christmas because she got them cheap. Vibes. So this
is taking me forever.
Yeah, just don't do it. It's fine.
I'm finding it. I promise I will deliver.
Who's this? Someone's offering us $20 for a starter jacket, a starter crew neck that we're asking $28 for. Should we take it? All right, who are we taking it? It's a Steelers crew neck. It looks like this.
Oh, that's vintage.
We're asking 28. Someone's offering 20. Do you take it? I'll do whatever the chat says the most of. Take it or not take it. Take it or counter.
Let's move it.
There we go. Ed says yes. Ed says yes many times. Yes, yes, yes. Pull. Yes. Super Fast Tortoise says yes.
Here's another picture
Jimmy
of me
says
in
no.
High school.
Sarah in high school.
If anyone cares.
No one cares anymore.
I gotta find out.
So we got one no. We got one no and 2 yeses thus far. We got Pick and Hoser says counter. Shorty Resell says take it. Rosie says take it and they won't pay. And Doza says take it. William says counter. Make the
take
eBay
it.
Ding ring. Counter at 24. Tom says take it. So Sarah,
found Adam.
You look like a different human. All right, I'm taking it.
I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. I did look like a different
They're taking
human.
it and they're not going to pay. They're 59.
Oh, guys, here we go. Here's Sarah again. Why do I have all these?
I don't know. I'm taking it. They're not going to pay for it.
Oh, God. Look how bad that one is. This is embarrassing.
Will you stop?
Okay. Can I show yours?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
How much are you into it? $1.50. Oh, well, if it's a pound, we got it at the bins. So
I don't know if this is like what year this was, but there's Adam.
That's that was like 9th grade, probably. Oh God, please stop showing that. Please
come on, Adam. We're all kids. It's fun, okay?
God, that's awful.
One more, and then I'll be done because this is precious. Puberty. Look how precious I am. All right, I'm done. Rosie.
Your hair is so long; it has this slightly Bandcamp vibes.
Me?
You or me? Well, it could be me. Yeah, I don't know.
That one did have Bandcamp vibes. This one, oh God, it's so bad. I forgot it was picture day.
This one time at Bandcamp,
and I was like, I'm wearing the T-shirt. I'm wearing is totally. Oh, your mom just sent me one of you.
Did you just text my mother and ask her for
pictures?
She
texted me. She must be watching. Hi, Mom. There he is. Look, he's so handsome.
Well, you got to show the hair. Come on.
I can't. It's like
no, it's cut off.
It's like it's the reflection because she tried.
I had a thick head of hair too. Miss it. They won't pay for several days. Absolutely not. They will definitely not. Same smile. Yeah, that's true. You look so Italian.
She's like, I'm going to send a picture.
Very much Italian. Adam was a chick magnet. That's right. Actually, pull up the first one with the terrible glasses and the awful puberty mustache.
That was so nice that she sent that.
Is it a purple? Am I wearing a purple shirt?
Yeah, a little bit.
That is a hyper color. That's a hyper color shirt that I'm wearing.
Guys, like, do we like not want all of our clothes from like? I
Can you
want all
stop?
the
Can you
clothes.
please just stop showing
You
up?
asked.
I know, but you didn't have to hold it up there forever. That shirt is a hyper color shirt. You guys remember those? It would change color in the heat, or yeah, and then people would touch it and like their handprint would stay. That was a great shirt.
Yeah,
I bet those sell for a
I
lot
love
of money.
that.
What happened to the hair? Well, Ed, around 21, things started to go awry, and this started to go away in the front, and then it started to go away right here, and then it just kind of stopped. So I'm kind of cool with it stopping, but it would have been nice if I could have kept it. Actually, I have a picture of me, but I can't show it because somebody else is in the picture. But I have a picture of me when I had the 90s Nirvana Foo Fighters haircut parted in the middle.
Can't you
and
cut
down to here.
the other person out?
Not really, because we're standing right next to each other.
Okay,
so we're leaning up against my car.
Other people in mine.
Yeah. So, but I had the parted in the middle, hair down to like right below my
terrible guys.
It's bad. Yeah, it's real bad. But I loved it.
I would never take Adam as a hair bleacher.
Yeah, I didn't bleach my hair.
Who did it?
There was not a single picture of me that you've ever seen with bleach hair because I've never bleached my hair.
Yes. It was blonde.
Nope, that was a friend of mine.
I thought that was you.
Nope. That was like not gonna say his name because that's not fair. But it's the
Who is the hair bleacher?
It's my friend that's a vegan. That guy.
That was not him.
Yep, that was him. I never bleached my hair.
That was you.
Nope, never bleached my hair.
I'm gonna look back at these.
I've never bleached my hair. Nope.
And
Beer Guy Fishing was rocking the hockey mullet in high school. Love the mullet. See, you're a cutie pie, Sarah. R.I.P. R.I.P. Adam's hair. That's the new merch. Oh yeah, the picture. Yeah, that picture would be great on a T-shirt. Adam has the same glasses and possibly the same mustache. It's probably true. Adam's too cute. Kind of favor for my nephew. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I had my head of hair would all fall out and stay off. I wish there was a way to permanently remove hair. There is. There's many. What is this? Kevin, Paul,
it's all the names of
Jason,
of Adam's friends.
Mikey, Patrick, Vinny.
Who was it?
Yeah.
It was Vinny.
No,
No,
I can't. I don't want people that aren't on YouTube that. See here, my mother, right there. Never bleached my hair.
I gotta see a picture.
Hi, Mom. Thanks for sending more embarrassing pictures of me. Appreciate
that's
it.
Nice of her.
Oh, here we go. Tom wants to know. Just got an offer for $5 on a $10.90 DVD. Should I counter or offer or ignore? How much do you have into it? That would be a good question. Because if you have $5 into it, then I definitely wouldn't. But
I'd say like counter 8.
I'd say counter 8. Yeah. Counter 8, take 7. That's what I did. Oh, yeah. Maybe you're thinking of my brother.
Yep. I totally am.
There you go.
Yep. You are completely right. Yep.
Yeah. We got 33 people watching and only 15 likes. I think Ed's confused. Hit that like button for us, guys. We'd appreciate it. Superfast Tortoise says, imagine Adam with blonde or red or blue hair. Well, I have used that spray paint stuff to put in my hair like during Christmas time. And I had blue hair for a period of time, but that was only for a couple days until it washed out.
What's happening? So. I don't know any of these things.
Yeah, no, I never bleached my hair. No, because my hair was so dark brown that everyone was like, if you bleach it, it's probably going to be orange.
Yeah. I thought that was you, and now it makes sense.
Because because there was a period of time where I wanted to have blue hair, and everyone was like, you're going to have to bleach it like 30 times probably because your hair is so dark. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome, Tom. I hope it helped. I hope you get the sale too. We went to a thrift called Thrifty Ian 101 and found they were asking eBay prices for everything. We left there super fast. That's awful.
Wow.
Kevin and Lori's here says we was looking for you guys at the bins the last couple days. Didn't see you. Yeah, we took a couple days off.
We were there Friday, from like 1 to 5. And I'm going to be going there tomorrow after I pick up my auction winnings.
Yep. Accurate. So
For Tuesdays with Sarah, guys. I hope it works out because last time it didn't, and I can't make any promises. I'm a terrible person.
went to Goodwill. There was there and found awesome pair of shoes for a good price. Should sell for about $100. 100 for only 5 minutes of shopping. Nice. That's awesome. Very grunge of you. You probably could have used peroxide and vinegar and then Kool-Aid, and then it would have been bluish.
Yeah.
Yeah, could have. Yeah. Hashtag 90s chick.
Maybe sure. Chic. I think she means chic.
Chic? 90s chic?
90s chic.
Is that chic? Okay.
Yeah, it's chic.
Remember when looking for Adam at the bins, look for the guy with the chips waiting in the new. That's right. Or the insanely large person sitting there eating chips in the corner, probably with a kind of a weird look on his face, like, when's the new bins coming up?
Guys, there was this guy. Can I talk about the guy at the bins on Friday? Am I allowed to?
Yeah, in a second. Well, no, probably not, because
he might be watching.
There's no permanent hair removal thing on the market. There are long-term wax. Oh, ouch. No, there is not a permanent hair remover thing. Well, I mean, you can get LASIK and that'll get rid of it, but I don't know if they do heads.
LASIK?
Isn't that what's called isn't there laser hair removal?
Isn't LASIK for your eyes?
I have no idea.
Yeah, laser, like laser hair removal.
Oh, okay.
But it's not.
Laser hair
LASIK,
removal.
I think, is for your eyes.
Yeah. Let's see here. Went thrifting for records today. Bruce Springsteen's prices are up. Probably because he sold his catalog. Yeah, I would have guessed on that as well. Yeah, laser hair removal. You didn't miss at the bins today, Slim Pickens. Yeah, when we were there Friday, one of the managers that we know came up and was talking to me, and he said, the truck driver that delivers a lot of their stuff from the other Goodwills in the area didn't come because of the weather. And we both were like, well, what weather? Like, this is Pittsburgh, it's fine. But this was after the ice storm, obviously. So Scott looked for us again on Saturday. Yeah, we didn't go.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday I just did a
for
ton
your
of
eyes. Oh, my bad.
cross listing and stuff yesterday.
Yeah,
which I wanted to go, but I just didn't shower all day, and I just schlepped around.
We did.
And I did do cross listing, but I did not leave the house. And I wanted to go, but by the time I was going to go, and I was just like,
she made that
tomorrow,
noise. Yeah.
Tomorrow I will be there. Yeah. But yeah, you're saying he said that like the truck wasn't coming or whatever, but they do. It's stuff from their other Goodwills, and it is like the fresh donations, because when I was there, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, a bag that I donated was in the bins.
Yeah, I think they donate that they have the stuff that they donate, and I think they get in stuff from the Goodwill. I feel like the way it works is all the Goodwills that are on this side of the city go to that bins, and all the Goodwills that are on the east side of the city go to the other one. So
the other one is bad.
Scott brings up a very good point, Sarah.
I have to shower for the bins? No, but so here's the thing, guys. This here, this is my showered look. My not showered look, you probably wouldn't even recognize me, because I won't leave the house if I don't shower without a hat on.
That's right. Yeah.
Ever.
She'll look like a celebrity trying to not be recognized is what she'll look like. She'll have the hat down around her eyes. She won't. I
just will look like a sloppy schlemp. Yeah. And I have no makeup on, and I'll just look awful, and you don't want to see me. So I do sometimes shower before the bins, because like I'm friends with some of the t-shirt boys, and like they won't recognize me if I don't shower, and I'll be like, hey, what's up? And he'll be like, who the hell are you? Like, I don't who the heck are you? I don't know who you are. I've never talked to you before.
It says, do you want to know something Adam brought up last live? What's your schedule for work, Sarah? Yeah. Sarah does have she does have a schedule. You can say that you do. You do. I swear every Thursday and Sunday before the live, you're working on Cabbage Patch Kids. Like all the time.
Today I wasn't.
Well, you don't have any left, and we weren't here. but it's
So it's not every time.
I
No,
swear.
like my schedule. So like my schedule basically is this. Um, I go get stuff at the bins or at thrift stores, and I get home and I either wash it or list it immediately, and then I immediately dry the stuff that I wash, and then I immediately list that. And I don't have a schedule. I just bust out the listings as
I
fast
feel
as
like
I
you
can.
do. I feel like you start like listing at the same time every day too.
I do. And like I
Yeah.
cross list always in the morning as soon as I wake
Yeah,
up for like
see?
a couple hours when I do cross list.
Ed knows what he's talking about.
I mean, I guess. Like, I mean, I won't probably be listing anything tonight, but Sundays I try to list the most because I use those listings to supplement during the week if I can't get to like 20 a day. And this week, guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to max it. 167. That was 154 last week was my highest. This week is 167. I don't think I'm going to be able to do higher than that this week. I'm setting myself up for failure.
Maybe
by doing that many.
Mark's here. Mark, did you sell something about 25 minutes ago? Because there was a rant. So, but thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Kevin and Lori says, here's a question. We sold our first item on Poshmark today and was just wondering if you guys have had any problems with the prepaid shipping label not being accurate. Accurate in what way? Like the address? Because the weight doesn't really matter as long as it's under 5 pounds. So, in what, elaborate a little for me, Kevin and Lori, because I don't know what part of it you're saying. Adam, she is a celebrity trying to. That's right. So, Honey says you are a celebrity trying not to be recognized.
No, if people recognize me, that's fine. I mean, I'm not a celebrity. Like
Sarah's been super famous.
I'm not though.
There's a difference between a schedule and ADD/OCD. That is also true. She has the latter there, Mark.
What?
See?
OCD?
OCD, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel says, sorry guys, been in and out tonight. Any earth-shattering news I've missed? No, not really.
I just sold a picture for $12.
Yeah, no. Show Rachel.
Okay. Oh, man, I gotta go back and find it. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I'm...
Hold on, Rachel. We were showing pictures of me in high school. And my mom actually sent. My mom is watching and sent a picture to Sarah while we were on the live.
Yeah, so, you gotta see the young versions.
Mark says yes. A Power Rangers action figure sold. Thanks. You're welcome, buddy.
Who do you want to see first? Okay, you can see Adam first. Well, this is Adam. But now he's gonna say, "Put it down. Don't show anymore."
That's enough.
See, and then you can see me. Here, this is me in high school. Look at me. There I am. There. And then let me show the other one because it's so precious. Precious. So cute.
And then what about the one my mom sent you?
And then the one it's hard to see a little bit because of the reflection. But I like the one hand in the pocket. It's very dapper. It's like I have one hand in my pocket. There, you can't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry. There's Adam again in high school.
Right. All right. It's enough. Yep. Oh, yeah. Selling stuff. Better hit the like button to sell something. That's right. If you guys, Rachel, I don't know if it works the same for our live as it does for Rachel's, but it's worth a shot. If you hit the like button, you're almost guaranteed to sell something. So you probably should just give it a shot. But if you go to Rachel's lives on Saturday nights, she guarantees it or your money back. So click that like button. We'd appreciate it. Dang, Rosie, how did I miss this? Yeah, well, you got another chance at it. Return requested because arrived damaged. Dumb buyer says damaged in the listing. No, probably not.
What? No, he's saying ugh. He's saying someone's trying to return his stuff.
Oh, and it says damaged in the listing and they're returning it. You could probably fight it, Ed. I mean, if it says it was damaged in the listing, eBay will probably side with you. I guess weight is a pair of boots and it weighs 3.14 less. So I guess just print and stick it. Yeah, for sure. And you'll get Rosie. Rosie and Ed can speak to this too. If it's under 5 pounds, print it and stick it. And and you can put it on, it says on their labels at the bottom of their labels that Poshmark has an agreement with USPS. So you can use a flat rate envelope or a flat rate box or any USPS box. They don't care what it is. If it has the Poshmark label on it, it will go. And it does, because I've used Priority B boxes. I've used Flat Rate Medium. I've used any of the Priority stuff. So, yeah, you definitely can. The power was off here for 2 very cold days. Finally came back on and we got ready for the bins. Geez, that sucks. I'm glad you guys got your power back, though.
Gosh, they live in Pittsburgh too, or West Virginia?
They live in Pennsylvania. I believe, Scott, you guys live in Pennsylvania, but not in Pittsburgh. I'm not. No. They look for us at the bins. No, they live around here. That's right.
Wow. Not to be, I mean, you don't have to tell us, but yeah, our power, we always lose power here, and we had some flickering, and it went off for 2 minutes, but that was it.
Yeah.
Because all the ice on the wires.
Duquesne Light needs to get their S together, because they're just terrible at stuff.
Well, the reason down the street people that live in the rich neighborhood, they're like, we still have power in the Foxwood Knolls, and that's because all their power lines are underground.
Right? Yeah,
that's why they still have power. They don't have ice all over them.
I'm sure I do too, Mark. I'm sure I have some more rants in there. See, Sarah, are you seeing any quilts homemade at the bins? Quilts are heating up again due to some recent drama with Etsy maker community. Interesting. She found you found those baby ones.
Those were quilted pillow shams.
Oh, okay. But then that's what you found.
And they weren't handmade.
They weren't handmade.
But
yeah,
we have
in the past. We have in the past, though.
Yeah. We have in the past.
Yeah.
Those were baby.
Do you have a picture of Adam riding a small bus to school? Very funny, Mark.
I do not.
No. And I was on the I sat in the back. I sat in the back of the bus, mind you, and I had a Sony. Rosie's gonna clown me for rich kid vibes again, but I had a Sony Discman. And I sat in the very back, and I always had my knees up against the seat, and I had that I don't care attitude because I was cool. OMG, just when I thought you all couldn't be any more beautiful.
Oh, please.
Oh, Lord.
Those were good pictures. I'll even show you the bad ones.
No, don't show them bad. Postmark. Oh, here you go, Kevin and Lori. Postmark shipping is flat weight. So you don't need to enter a weight or dimensions. The address is what the buyer provides, so it shouldn't have any issues. So, yeah, just print and stick. Baldy Pals, and the other one is playing a piano. You said one hand in my pocket. And Adam's continuing in the Alanis Morissette. I got to tell you, I thought about that too, but I couldn't remember any of the words. So I'm like, but thank you, Adam, for the Alanis Morissette.
I got one hand in my pocket and the other one's giving a high five.
High five, that's right. But it's the high five, because you have to have that really awful, almost puberty-like voice. Hi, Adam. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. I am, but first I'm cursing the buyer out in a friendly way. Okay, nice. Appreciate it. That's awesome, though. I love it when you do that. When we get return requests all the time, me and Sarah are like, what's happening? What your return? They don't fit. Come on. Just slap the Posh label on anything you want, and you'll be fine under 5 pounds. Yep, there you go. You're welcome. Oh yeah, Ohio, just across the border. Got it. This live is brought to you by the power of Sarah and Adam allowing to film in their house. Believe in the power of Sarah. Amen.
What?
He's far enough back in the comments. He won't get to my. I got it. See, I got it. How do you like that? What brand were your pencils? How about your backpack? Rich kids vibe. What brand were my pencils?
I bet he had Ticonderogas.
Oh no, I know what I had, and this isn't going to help my case.
What?
I had those plastic ones that you turned the tip on, and
mechanical pencils.
Yeah, and then I had the clicky ones too. Oh.
Did you have an Eastpak or JanSport? What's going on with the backpack?
I don't think so. I don't remember really caring about the backpack
Rosie,
all that much.
He didn't have a backpack because he never studied or took any of his books home.
I had a North Face backpack, I think.
Shut up! You didn't.
Kidding. I don't.
Get out of here!
I really don't remember. But I did have the pencils with that, and yeah, that's not helping my case at all. You know what other pencils I liked a lot? Remember those ones where I did, Mark. I totally did have a Trapper Keeper.
I never did.
In grade school, I had a Trapper Keeper, not in high school, because people would think I'm lame. Remember those pencils that had you took the end of them out and then fed it back
in the
into
bottom?
Yeah, I had a couple of those too. I like those. the best.
I had those too, and if you would lose a piece, though, it sucked because then you couldn't use it
Yeah, right.
because it was,
Update on Mark's toilet video, by the way, is up to 389 views.
cool.
Tortoise got into the magic mushrooms. I don't think so. Did you have pencil grips? No, I had them. So Rosie, my handwriting is awful.
It is
Like terrible.
like it looks like a 2-year-old.
Yeah. But so when I was in elementary school, they made me have those like gummy pencil grips to hold because like my handwriting was so bad. And they're like, here, this is going to help you. And I swear, and I'll go to my grave with this one, those grips made it worse because trying to hold that pencil with those grips and write at the same time made like my muscles start to like, I would hold it so tight.
So difficult.
And it was awful. I hated it.
I have exquisite penmanship handwriting.
Yeah.
I went to Catholic school. They beat us.
I would have been
so
lucky
we
to have a
wrote
trapper
correctly.
keeper. Oh, I'm sorry, Tortoise. I'll send you a trapper keeper if I ever find one. I had a JanSport and I covered it with rock and roll patches.
Nice.
Awesome. Adam was a little bit of a rocker back in the day, I think. Maybe he still is. Do you currently have a JanSport backpack with rock and roll patches all over it?
Adam ate filet mignon for lunch every day and caviar.
Sushi, actually. It was sushi. Yeah. Before sushi was cool. I was like, what's her name in Breakfast Club? You know, whenever. I
never saw that movie.
You never saw the movie?
No.
Well, I'm sure Molly Ringwald is. So there's everybody pulls out their lunch. And most of them have like sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly and stuff like that. Like your normal school lunches, except for the weird girl had a ham sandwich. She threw the ham away and put pixie sticks on bread and ate it. Anyway, Molly Ringwald pulls out like a bento box out of her cooler and starts eating sushi like in school and like because she's the preppy girl, you know, with rich parents or whatever. That was me in high school. I was like, oh, you don't eat sushi? That wasn't me. I normally bought my lunch.
Is that how you said it? And did you go?
Yep. That was spot on impression of me in high school. When young, new shoes made you run faster and new school stuff made you smarter. That's true. I don't know what the not's about, but that's all accurate. Those rubber grips sucked. They made the pencil awkward to hold. Yeah, see, I swear. I'm blaming the rubber grips. That's what I'm going with. The rubber grips are the reason my handwriting sucks as bad as it does. Mom's still watching. Don't make an effort. My mom's still watching. Mom, that's what happened.
His handwriting literally gives me anxiety. I want to like get him into some kind of rehabilitation for handwriting or something. I don't know. It's just not good. No, it's
but
bad
like what Beard Guy Fishing says.
No. He's like, listen to me. Hold on. He's like, can you come here and help me stick these labels to the eBay eBay packages? And he writes like the name and the zip code, you know, because he does the bulk printing or whatever.
Yeah.
What? What are these names and numbers? It looks like it's just a scribble.
Well, I'm writing them quickly. And I'm also writing them at awkward angles. And I'm walking.
You're not a doctor.
I'm writing things on like a stuffed flat rate envelope that's like, I mean, come on.
Look at the way I write the names when we do whatnot. Look at the gorgeous penmanship.
That's okay. Anyways, let's see. We got Ed says messages sent to eBay for business. Hopefully they can help. Yeah, they probably will. I'd actually call them too. I'd call them, Ed, because not now because you'll get you won't have a chance to get anybody out of eBay. But if you call them tomorrow afternoon, I bet you get somebody that will help you. Baldy Pal's never seen The Breakfast Club either. What's going on?
Friends,
amazing. Scott says my handwriting is so bad I've been asked if I wrote things with my feet by one of my teachers. That's awesome. I've never got asked that, but people did not like my handwriting. And what my point was I was going back. Beer Guy Fishing says if it wasn't for texting, you couldn't read mine. Exactly. Why do I need to write? What am I writing? Somebody a letter? Who cares what my handwriting looks like?
I like handwritten letters.
I sign all my cards. Love Adam. I mean,
and it looks like nothing. It looks like.
Oh, fine. You don't like my
guys?
cards?
Can I say real quick that whenever I was in high school or maybe college or some time of my life, I had pen pals. One in the Czech Republic.
We already talked about this.
We did? Did we talk about my prison pen pal?
Yep.
We did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, totally talked about this already. Everybody
We
was
did?
like, "What?" Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember talking about it. It was
Yeah.
like writeaprisoner.com, and I had like a
Yeah.
prison pen pal.
Yeah. Totally already talked about it.
Who thought that was a good idea? Like giving a prisoner your
Yeah,
regular
right.
address.
I'm hoping they didn't actually have your address, but you never know.
They did.
How do you know? Maybe they wrote the letter and then gave it to somebody.
Yeah.
I would hope that they were smarter than that, but Ed says, my handwriting is probably worse than yours, Adam. All right, Ed. Well, maybe me and you will have to have a handwriting comparison on a live one of these days, because that would be funny. Thank God handwriting is going the way of cash out of existence. Yeah, I'm with you, Rosie. But I did see you used cash on you had cash on your Instagram, so you know.
Oh, you did.
You did. Handwriting is outdated when everybody texts nowadays. Totally agree. People collect postcards with fancy calligraphy on the back. That's true. Very true. Cash is king, not going anywhere, at least not as long as we keep printing it. Sorry. It's true. I think that's the name of good handwriting. I think that's the name of good handwriting. Maybe. I
don't remember talking about this.
You totally talked about this.
I don't remember it.
Scott says my handwriting is why I got into computers early on. Same here. If you can't read Adam's handwriting, maybe he's a doctor or a smart as one. I wish.
That's what I just said. You're not a doctor.
My son at 3 told me he didn't need to learn to write. That he would just use a computer. He's 15 now. That's right. It's like I've said it multiple times on the live. My teachers told me many, many times that you need to learn to do long division and long multiplication because you might not have a calculator on you all the time. And meanwhile,
Here we
I
go.
have a calculator with me every
You
day
love
of the
talking about calculator.
I even have a scientific calculator with me. I could do algebra on this thing, I think.
Why? Why though?
I don't know. What practical use does algebra have in real life? Because they told us
I
it was
loved
going to have
algebra.
practical. Yeah, but they
Algebra
told
was
us.
Life.
I need to know. Somebody I'm sure knows because there's plenty of people smarter than me out there. What application okay, so let me rephrase this. My teachers told me when I was in high school that this kind of stuff would have applications to real life.
Why wouldn't they tell you that? They're not going to be like,
what does algebra have to
Don't.
do with anything that most people would need it for? Like the way they made it sound was like 90% of people are going to use algebra in their adult life. I have never once been like, you know what? I'm going to find out what C is. We're going to call the computer C, and then I'm going to do this math. Like I can understand if like you're some sort of scientist or some sort of higher intellectual, that makes sense, but for the rest of us,
they're not going to tell you in school, I'm teaching you this and you're never going to use it. Why would they say that? Why would they say
regular calculator? Ooh. Boom, scientific calculator.
Wow.
I mean,
technology
always in my pocket. Amazing. You guys are wrong. Just saying. Yes, that's my secret stash. I call it pretend money because it isn't budgeted and only used for snacks. That's awesome. I love that. Problem solving. Okay. Well, I mean, you're pushing it.
Yes, Rosie.
But,
no, she's not. Because get down to it's to learn. Go to her next one about the problem solving.
Even back when we had to watch calculators, I remember teachers always saying we had to take them off before tests. Yeah. Why? It's to learn problem solving. I use formulas to figure out percentages all the time.
Yep. Adam, how many times does Adam say to me, what's 25% of this or what's 20% of that?
Yeah, but that's not algebra.
But it's still problem solving.
It is still problem solving, but that's basic math.
But you don't even know it.
I'm not questioning basic math. I'm questioning I'm not even questioning geometry because geometry has a place. Like if you're if somebody builds something, or if you're like an engineer or you're a construction worker or something, geometry has its place. Algebra to me does not have any place in normal everyday life. Same with trigonometry. There's nothing in the world.
It's okay.
Just say.
It's fine. I know you're mad because you hate math.
I do. We had to use scientific math.
He's so mad about math.
Mark had to do
He always asks me math questions.
I do. Mark had to do scientific math longhand on one test in electronics school. Batteries died. I failed the test.
Oh my.
Ed says, I've not used math at all unless extremely basic addition and subtraction.
Math haters.
Other than that, my phone does all of it for me. Yeah. Same here. That calculator BS. Numbers are either black or red, make money or not make money. Adam says, oh, come on. You have to calculate the cosine of an angle of a boat, land, and in a lighthouse. I mean, like every day. Exactly. That's legit algebra. Oh, here we go. Rosie with the math. Okay, Rosie. I'll get you. I'm Mark's going to the label printer. That's how you solve percent. Fool. All right. I've used trigonometry in my adult life. I have signed paperwork, co-signed for others, and I have gone off 10 tangents. Okay.
I was a math hater.
I'm not. Yeah, math was my worst subject in high school. Since we're talking about things like that, math was my worst subject in high school.
Math was my worst. My worst.
Your worst.
It was my worst. It was my worst also, but only whenever I got to AP calculus. Other than that, I got straight A's in school.
Okay. Scott is the winner of the reason why algebra is good in everyday life. Algebra served me well. Diane needed a tutor, and of course I volunteered because she's cute as heck. 33 years later, we're still studying as often as possible. Okay, Scott. You nailed it. I have no argument for that. That's perfect. But algebra taught you how to take problems and break them into smaller parts and solve them. It taught you how to substitute ideas in okay. I'm getting you. I got you.
Math hater.
I hate math. I'm not a math person at all. Math was my worst subject. Math was my worst subject without a doubt, by far. And then the second one would probably be
reading, because you can't read ever.
No, I liked reading. I liked reading fiction and nonfiction and stories and stuff like that. But articulating what I read was always kind of an issue because what I read was always a little different than most people.
Yeah, because you don't read it right.
But no, I always read it right. It's just I had maybe different meanings, and most of my English, English I did very well in. History was boring to me because it was taught differently depending on the person that was interpreting it, so it was always kind of boring to me, and I tended to get in debates with my history my history teachers all the time, but it was still fun. Anyways, if I wanted to get an AA from college or an A from college, I needed to pass algebra 2, but I failed 3 times already. Yeah, algebra's tough, man. There it is. Got a rant. Mark got an Etsy sale.
Etsy sale.
I got a virtual hug. Thanks.
I want to put things on Etsy.
This would be my second worst. Art. Terrible. Did awful in art class.
We have a painting of Adams in the basement.
Art class was just such a disaster for me because I'm just not artistic at all. I can't even see art. Like if I go to a museum and they're showing me and I'm looking at a bunch of art, I have so little interest in it. It's unbelievable. Electronic art though, totally different story. Like
NFTs?
No. Like stuff like editing videos and stuff like this, totally different story. So, oh yeah, my mom says Jim. I did not like Jim either. Hated Jim. If Adam uses 1.2 rolls of tape per box and he sells 14 bras, how much tape will he use? Thank you. Let's see. History isn't supposed to be debatable. Maybe theology or mythology, but not history. Yeah. Well, how can I explain this without making people angry? Yes, and you're right, but I had such an interesting, we had multiple history teachers over the course of the 4 years I was in high school, and they all kind of overlapped one another, and everybody taught a version of the history differently. So depending on the views of the teacher, the version would switch. And that bothered me. And so I always kind of debated with history teachers because I know a lot about history. I really do. And I always have. And whenever somebody would twist something to make it sound a little bit differently, I would always talk to him about it. So, anyways, that's what I was saying about history. I agree with you, though, Adam. History shouldn't be debatable, and it shouldn't be. But sometimes it is. Rosie says, Adam's such a bro, dude. Did you love Shop? No, I hated Shop, too.
Shop, I feel like would be like art. So I feel not like art, but like,
Rosie, my favorite stuff in school was probably
not going to class and not going to school at all.
smoking in the parking lot was probably my favorite subject in lunch. So,
love the lunch.
My girlfriend, Red's girlfriend, just got mad at you. She loves art and currently drawing on her drawing tablet
See?
thing. Yeah, no, it's just not for me. I can't see. I just don't have an eye for it. Digital art, I have an eye for, but like television program, we did have an AV studio in our high school, and I loved it, and it was one of my electives. It was my elective like all 4 years because I loved editing. We did the morning announcements were done by students at like a news desk, and then televisions were in every classroom, so they all came on. And
you did you do the announcements?
I know I was always the behind the scenes guy. I was never on camera.
Well, that's where you missed your calling is in being radio.
That's right. I could have been the next Howard Stern, and I didn't even know it. I know. But what were my teachers thinking?
I was on a radio show in college, kids, and I actually was on with my one friend, and it was awesome. We had the best time. It was like every, I don't know, Tuesday or something at like 3:00. I had a class then, but I would just skip it to be on the radio show.
Yeah. So that's another thing that with me, I would have never been able to get the communications degree from a college because I'm very hyper focused, and you know this about me is that like if I want to do something, I'm hyper focused on the thing I want to do. So if I went to college to be a DJ or to be in radio, and I would have had to take gotten a communication degree, all the crap that goes along with communications degrees, I would have been horrible at because I would have no interest in it whatsoever. Right. Like I want the course. I like the best thing for me if I were to ever do something like that would be like, give me a course on how I can become a radio DJ in 4 years and teach me in 4 years. That's all you teach me is how to become a radio DJ. That would have been perfect.
You should still go do it. It's not too late for you.
I should do voiceover work is what I should do. But
yeah, why don't you apply somewhere?
Yeah.
Or like
Scott says
look it up online. You seriously should.
I think
you'd be awesome.
You need to get an agent for stuff like that so they can
get
market
one.
you. And, oh yeah, they're cheap.
Adam, just try. You could be so good at reading like the forensic files of murder.
I can barely read the comments on the screen.
Just slow down.
Scott says, Adam, we may be related. I can't write for crap, and I can draw a convincing stick figure. I can't draw a convincing stick figure. Adam says, I see where you're going with that history debate thing. Yeah, it's hard to really describe, but anyways, I don't want to get into it. Rosie hates the history. My teacher, for the most part of my high school, went to high school with my dad. My dad was his bully, and it didn't make for a very unbiased teaching relationship. Oh, man. Adam says, my senior year, second half, I had one regular class, government, and 3 electives, art, and band. Best way to end school. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That was like me. I had a study hall in first period and last period. It was great.
Christine says, I was an art history major for a while. My parents were pissed, so I changed it. Yeah. I was more of an MMORPG.
I was on
an which is a computer game genre, radio show. I was horrible and tanked on the first day. Interesting. Ads get degrees. True. I hate lowball offers. Item listed for $250.
That's awful.
If you get a D, you will get a degree. That's true. But I don't have the patience for it. Anyways, Diane agrees with Sarah about the DJ thing.
Yes.
She thinks she'd be great at it.
Please,
Yeah.
Adam.
There's no money in it, Scott. That's the biggest
Who
thing.
cares?
And not that there's
Go
a ton
do
of
it.
money. But then I have to work for somebody again, and I don't want to.
I hate working for other people.
Yeah. But I mean, I would be open to like doing voiceover and things like that. But
Well, look it up, figure it
yeah,
out. Let's go.
yeah, that's just what I need as an agent. My senior year of high school was my first year of college. Miserable. Yeah. My senior year of high school was my first year of college. Miserable. Yeah, this sound kind of I went to 2 years of college, and it was just for liberal arts or whatever. You know, the 4 more years of college, and it just wasn't for me. I had to check at the dean's office every morning in my junior year for the morning talk. Oh dear, what did you do, Mark? What did they call a guy who graduated last in his class from medical school? Doctor. It's true. It's true, and I'm with you. College wasn't for me. It just wasn't my thing, and I knew it after that first year, and I shouldn't even gone back for the second year. But it's not for me. I'm more of a pave your own path type of person, and I've always been that way. And I didn't want to go and get a degree for something I didn't know and I still didn't know what I wanted to do at that point in my life. You know, I don't think anybody does when they're 19 years old.
They really don't. I thought I was going to be an anthropologist and go dig up tombs in Egypt.
You don't even like getting on a plane to go to Vegas.
Right? I know. Well, I whenever I was younger, I was more adventurous than I am now that I'm past 40, unfortunately. But that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to study. I was really big into studying. I was an anthropology major, and I was studying like Native American cultures and like the Pacific Northwest and the Kwakiutl and like the sweat lodges and everything. And like,
wait, whoa, back up. What's a Kwakiutl?
It's like a tribe. It's like a type of. It's like I think it's a tribe in the Pacific Northwest. A Native American Indian tribe. Yeah, Kwakiutl. Kwakitul, I think it is spelled. But I was like really into that, and then I was like really into like the evolution and Lucy and all that stuff, and I was like, I'm going to be an anthropologist.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
I feel like a lot of people when they're 19, 20, 21, they have no clue where they're going. And to make that decision, I mean, a lot of people do. There are people out there that's like, I'm going to be a doctor, and I want to be a doctor, and they do it. And a lot of people are like, I'm going to be a lawyer. But I feel like the majority of people when they're that age have not a clue what they want to do in life. And I didn't know. And I still to this day, I mean, now I do, but back then I had not a clue. All I cared about was girls, going to bars, and what kind of car I have. That was really all I cared about. Ed says, since I started reselling and doing YouTube and everything, I go to work pissed off every day now. I'm always like, why can't I make enough yet to work for myself? Yeah. And I've always been that way. And, I realized in the last 7 to, maybe 12 years of my life that I'm not a company guy. Like I'm not the cheerleader for a company. I'm going to listen blindly to what everybody's saying to me. And that doesn't bode well for an employee to be constantly questioning their boss. It's the same thing with like my history teacher, like me and Adam were talking about. Like if I see a little bit of hypocrisy in something, I'm going to question it, and then I'm going to talk to you about it. And people don't like that. So like when bosses were coming up to me and they like, you need to do this. And you're like, well, what if I do it this way? And they're like, we don't do it that way. And I'm like, but it's quicker and easier if I do it this way. And they're like, no, the company says it needs to be done this way. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. And they're like, yeah, I know, but you need to do it that way anyways. And I'm like, I quit. So.
Oh, you didn't just do it your way and be insubordinate?
I mean, most of the time. But, if I needed the job, then yeah. But, yeah. You could do YouTube sound effects like bangers for live shows. Good.
Yeah.
Scott followed a cute chick I tutored in college. Adam would totally go dig up bones. That'd be so much fun. It would be. I don't know. Is there a lot of money in that, though? I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure
you spent a lot of time away from home, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, sure.
Mark got another Etsy sale out of the rant. There you go.
Yay.
I really think half of the value of college is learning to be a human. It allows young people to figure out the world with support. It also forces you to learn how to interact with people. That is true.
Very true.
I'm terrible at interacting with people.
Are you serious?
No. No, I'm very good with it.
I was gonna say you talk to like every single person.
Yeah,
we talk to everybody. Like when we were buying our mattress like last year, I like wanted to like go have drinks with like the mattress lady.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
I was
selling
just
us
being.
our mattress.
I wasn't being rude, Rosie. I was just.
She's
I
like,
was
look
just
at my
being funny.
cat. I'm like, I have 5 cats. She's like, I have 5 cats. I'm like, here's my calico cat. She's like, look at my cat. I'm like, girl, I want to go have like drinks with you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No,
I literally just want a mattress off of you.
Rosie, I wasn't being rude. I was just making a joke though. But I wanted to be the best video game player living. That's okay. I agree with you on that. I'd love to do that. Adam, you're absolutely right. It's a very expensive commitment to something you're not going to be interested in or motivated in 5 years. Yeah, totally.
I just paid
Shorty
off
says,
my student loans like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Shorty says, I can't wait until I do reselling full time. I hate working for the man. Yeah. No, it's freeing. There's no doubt about that. Have you ever found gold in the bins? You mean like gold?
Gold.
No. I've never found gold jewelry and certainly never found a gold bar.
I found 85 cents in a purse yesterday.
Yeah. Found a Dick's Sporting Goods gift card once for $50, but that was about it. Never found gold. Why did you? That's awesome.
I thought she said they did last week, didn't they?
Maybe. I don't remember. Never found gold though. No. Adam says if you're really good at digging up bones, you get invited to Jurassic Park. Oh wait, never mind. That would be bad. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Welcome.
I can do what I want at work, but the problem for me is my mind. I can't make more reselling in the 8 hours. I can make more in reselling in 8 hours than I can do at my 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. job. Sometimes I do. It takes a while to get there. But once you do, it'll be worth it. I've managed a lot of Adams in my work life. I just laugh and give them stuff to keep them busy and screaming. Made my day go faster. Very funny. Didn't always work out that way though, Mark. I've quit a lot of jobs because I just can't stand old management. Pay off your student loans? Never. No,
oh, guys, they garnished my wages because I couldn't afford to pay it, and then they're just like, "We don't care. We're taking your money."
Yeah, mine were paid off, but I only went to community college, so it was only like $3-4 grand. That a nice expensive wall decoration, isn't it, Sarah? Your college degree?
Oh, I don't have one.
No, she doesn't have one.
I quit after 3.5 years. I should have just finished. I only needed like 14 more credits.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rosie says I could never work in the private sector. It makes me feel ill. That's very true. Yes, gold. I found a chain and 2 pairs of earrings. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Were they like what were they 14K or 10?
14K.
Well, carat. Yeah,
I know. Awesome. It just sounds funny.
Is there really a new Jurassic Park coming out in June? That'd be awesome. Okay, it would be awesome as long as they don't mess it up like they did with Jurassic Park 2 and 3, because that was bad. Shorty Resell says, I have a master's and it's the most expensive piece of paper I own and it's done $0 for me. And Shorty, I'm not picking on you by saying this, but over the course of my life, I went from bartender to sales and into sales management. And when I was a bartender, I hired more people, 25, 26, 27-year-olds that were just fresh out of college, had a college degree of some sort, and couldn't do anything with it. And a lot of them turned to bartending because that's all they could do to make money, because they would apply for jobs in, like, let's say they're trying to be a radio DJ or something, and everybody would ask the question, do you have any experience? And all of them answered no. And so I hired so many people out of college that just couldn't do anything with degrees. And then when I was a sales manager, same thing occurred. Like, I started hiring college graduates that had no experience in the office. And they all had communications degrees or degrees in English or degrees in this or degrees in that, and they couldn't do anything with it. And so part of me was like, well, I'm glad I didn't go to college. But that was just, I've heard this story, your story, many, many times. 14 karat gold. Wow. That's amazing.
I wish I would have. I found a purse the other day and I was in the bins and I was like, ooh. And I started opening it up and it was only old movie tickets and 85 cents.
Rosie says 4 years at a state school and $80,000 later, I'll never pay it off. I'll keep paying the smallest income-based payments until I die. Jeez, that is a lot. I hope you do get to pay it off, though. I hope you become independently wealthy because you're such a good Poshmark seller.
Yes.
I did the same, Sarah. All that money and no degree.
I am. I was just like so stupid. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I don't think I would be doing anything different. But I was just like, I want to like quit. And my dad's like, at the time's like, well, you just can't like stick it out a little bit longer. And I'm like, nope, come pick me up. I'm dropping out of school. He was very upset.
So Scott says, I have one employee that refuses to listen to anything I say. Diane works for me. Can you guess what the employee is? I think it's Diane.
Hey, don't be talking smack on Diane.
Sometimes it's the coworkers that make the corporate world horrible. Very, very true. Where I live, you can't even be a manager at McDonald's without a bachelor's degree. Wow. That's steep. But a lot of them are starting to change their tune on that, Rosie. A lot of them are saying bachelor's degree or equivalent in experience or something like that, because they've started to realize that a lot of these people that have the experience are actually more qualified than the people with the college degrees. So I don't know. It's just a thing. Okay. So Jurassic World, Dominion has the first movie actors, Ian Malcolm, Ellie Slater, and Alan Grant coming back as full characters. Interesting. That'll be awesome. Mark hardly ever hired people with no work history. Professional students always ended up poor performers. Interesting. That's a big problem too. You got the education, but unless you have the connections or somehow have the experience, you're going to be working in the field and you didn't even graduate. Yep. Take care. Adam, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Have a good night. Getting all tucked in bed there.
I want to be tucked in, but I'm going to eat the rest of my Thai food that's left over from dinner.
Tom says, I finally decided what to do in life. Retire. That's
Nice.
I like it. I'm going to retire too, Tom. My wife has her master's degree from Penn State, so she's my master now.
It's probably Penn. It's probably Penn, like University of Pennsylvania.
No, probably maybe.
Which is a better school than Penn State. I went to Penn State.
Everyone I know has a bachelor's degree. I live in an area with 10 colleges, 30-mile radius. It pumps you right out of the running without the degree. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. During the internet boom, if you could spell computer, they hired you. That is true also. So, well, my voice is starting to go. So we're gonna have to get off.
Did you talk too much today?
I have talked way too much, and
but it's only 10:41. But you cutting out early?
I'm gonna be cutting out. Yeah, I have to because my voice has been starting to go all day, and I can't afford for it to go right now because we've got so much lined up here. So, yeah. So this coming week, little bit of a different schedule because we've got we really just hit the bins hard last week, so we don't have a lot of footage. So the only sourcing video that's going to be coming out is going to be Tuesdays with Sarah on Tuesday. So
guys, I'm stressed because I'm going tomorrow, and what if it sucks?
It'll be fine. You'll make it fun. I have faith in you.
Will I?
I have tremendous faith in you.
But I'm gonna have to stay there for like all day.
I have faith in you.
You're not gonna see me like all week.
I know. Sarah and I are breaking up for 3 days until she's done doing all her busy work. Like, you look so sad.
I'm not really on time.
So anyways, coming up this week, Thursday, Tuesday night, we're on Whatnot live at 7:30 on Whatnot with our weekly T-shirt auction.
Yeah.
And this coming Thursday,
stacks of T-shirts.
This coming Thursday, very special Pittsburgh Picker Live. Shameless plug. When are those Whatnot auctions? Tuesday, 7:30, Shorty. Mm-hmm. Someone get Adam some tea. Yeah, that's going to be what's happening.
Yeah,
after this,
we have tea.
Yeah. So, so Tuesday, 7:30, Whatnot Live, our T-shirt auction. And then this coming Thursday, a very special Pittsburgh Picker Live with me and Sarah and John, the Cincinnati Picker. He will be on joining us. So, yeah, first guest in a while, and it's a biggie. So we're real excited he's coming on. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. And but we're going to do a little bit of, maybe a little bit of fan talk, just because he was one of the very first people we ever started watching whenever we got into this. So it'll be lots of fun to talk with him. And then this coming weekend, Ed, me, and Jimmy are back with Saturday Night Vibes. So come check all of that out. And the only real way you can do that is by subscribing to the channel if you're not. But more than likely, if you're here, you've subscribed by now, because who doesn't think this is entertaining? So
yes.
Yeah, and that's about it. Do you have anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Well, I'm really stressed out about going to the bins tomorrow, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough good footage, and what if it stinks and I don't find anything good, and then
you'll be fine.
Tuesdays with Sarah. But no, seriously though, after this one, I think it's going to have to be an every other week thing, just because this week was rough for me with 167 listings, and like I said, I do so much laundry. I must have done like the most laundry I ever did this week, like 15 loads, fixed some Cabbage Patch Kids, bleached like 5,000 shirts.
Yeah. So we made it'll be Tuesdays with Sarah.
Not 5,000. I bleached like 10. But like,
all right, guys.
Yeah, so I'll try my best, guys, but have low expectations of me. Then you won't be disappointed. You
guys will love it. Mark makes money watching these chats, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. It's been awesome.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to kick out a little early because, like I said, my voice is going. And Ed's got it right. There, we did a very long show yesterday, and so
we were out with like our friends today. We had like dinner after the whole bridesmaid dress thing, so there was a lot of chatting.
Yeah. Don't buy anything just for content. It doesn't make dollars. Oh no, we don't. That's why she's worried.
Yeah. So. Like I'm hoping I'll find some bangers, but I don't know. I can't make any promises.
It'll be fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us and hanging out with us tonight. We will be back live again on Thursday, like I said, with John Cincinnati Picker. So come in and tune in for that. And that's about it. Thank you guys. Wait.
Bye. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.